1914 war broke out and Canada answered the call. From coast to coast they all enlisted, young, old, big and small, fulfilling their patriotic duty to help Britain win the war. But few, if any, could imagine just what was in store as they sang, "God Save the King." Yes, they sang, "God Save the King." They called it the Great War, but it wasn't great at all. The weather was rough, conditions were tough, so many men would fall to bullets, bombs, and poisonous gas, and artillery fired in rage. But at the Battle of Vimy Ridge, our country came of age. Against all odds came victory, a defining moment in our history. On November 11th, 1918, the war came to an end. Finally time to reunite with loved ones and friends. So many brave men and women had been willing to pay the price, and over 60,000 made the ultimate sacrifice. Many more were wounded, suffering the pain. Many lost limbs, their lives would never be the same. The voices of the fallen faintly whisper as the last post is played. They say, "For your tomorrow we gave our today." In '39 war broke out again. This was World War II. Soldiers, sailors, airmen, merchant mariners, doctors, nurses too. Men and women in the factories making bullets, tanks and planes. The sacrifices made by all would not have been in vain, and the chaplains led in prayer for God's mercy, so lives would be spared. During the war, lives were changed, often without warning. Exploding rounds left soldiers wounded, some wouldn't see morning. Ships were hit by torpedoes, helpless crewmen drowned. The planes flew high above the fighting, many were shot down. Thousands were captured, became prisoners of war. Many were tortured, they lived in horror. For 6 long and weary years, the bloody war raged on. Canadians fought in much of Europe, the North Atlantic, and Hong Kong. The war finally ended in 1945, but over 40,000 would not come home alive. The painful letter sent to their home, saying Johnny would not be coming home. The voices of the fallen faintly whisper as the last post is played. They say, "For your tomorrow we gave our today. We lost over 500 brave souls in the Korean War, and in the service of our country since then we've lost many more. Most were peacekeepers trying to make the world a better place for people everywhere, regardless of religion, language or race. Every one of them stood tall. They are heroes, one and all. So on Remembrance Day, on the 11th of November, wear a poppy with pride to show that you remember. They gave their lives so that we might live in peace and with respect. Take the time to honor them, take time to reflect, lest we forget, lest we forget. And in Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row. And we sing, oh Canada, yes we sing, oh Canada.